Alright everyone, so I wasn't gonna make another video on this degenerate because I felt that I would be giving him some unwarranted attention, but considering what this waste of human immorality is doing, I gotta make another video on this guy just for the safety of you viewers watching at home. But before I even say anything about this Jeffrey Strogen, normally I wouldn't say this in my videos, but seeing you don't wanna admit to the mistakes you keep doing to especially small creators, I have 2 words to say to you with the most little of empathy. Fuck you if you make any attempts to copyright strike this video or just try to take it down in general. I just want you to know what you're doing is illegal and I will fight back. I'm gonna fight my ass off to get that false claim removed from my channel. Then after that I'll shove the copyright strike ruthlessly into your mumbling little throat. I don't care if you have 2,000 subscribers. That absolutely means nothing to me. You have harassed so many people for giving valid criticism to you and I have had enough. Let us begin.
It goes ba bum ba bum bum click bum ba bum ba bum bum click bum ba bum ba bum bum click bum. I be Lord of the Rings, I manifest. Represent from the den, I don't wear no vest. I got a heart in my chest, it goes ba bum ba bum. I sway halfway, the day's hump get over. I be Lord of the Rings, I manifest. Represent from the den, I don't wear no vest. I got a heart in my chest, it goes ba bum ba bum. I sway.
So in my last video on Jeffrey Strogen the degenerate narcissist, I received a comment claiming that Jeffrey Strogen has been harassing a fellow food enthusiast named Marcel Hall, which is the guy I'm displaying right on the screen. But since this is someone who apologized to Strogen for mumbling his words, I find that very hard to believe, but I could be wrong. Anyways, I'm getting off the topic again. So in my last video on this scumbag I briefly showed a clip of Jeffrey Strogen sexting a minor. Well, turns out that wasn't the only occurrence where Mr. Mumbles was caught being sturdy with a minor. On July 5, 2022, a YouTuber by the name of OnlyBaser would make a video exposing Jeffrey's actions and is the personal inspiration for both my last video on this guy and this video on this recurring character. So basically Jeffrey was caught interacting with one of his fans in a deviant manner, and you wanna know the funniest part? This was in a YouTube comment section.
This is from one of Jeff Strogen's community posts. Like I said, 2 days ago, 36 comments on it. For someone called Matilda Reynolds, they say, "No one loves me, and I'd like you to be my boyfriend. So yes or no, do you like to be my boyfriend?" Jeffrey then replies, "Yeah, but I feel nervous a bit. Let's be friends first, and we'll think about it." Note that right there. So they continue talking. Goes off with Jeffrey saying, "Yeah, but I feel nervous a bit, let's be friends, and once again, we'll think about it." Shouldn't be saying that.
So not only did this degenerate make a video sexualizing a 15-year-old girl, which I would not like to discuss about for safety reasons, of course he then interacted with one of his underage viewers on a YouTube comment section, and he thought he would get away with it. If this doesn't prove this guy's blatant degenerative actions, I don't know what will. Like bro, you have to be the next level verdict of buffoonery to think this was a good idea. Like seriously Jeffrey, I know you have a vocal disability, that's why your fanboys defend you even when you're in the wrong, but that doesn't change the fact you intentionally contacted a minor knowing it was wrong. Now if you thought that was the end of our tale, you would be completely wrong.
Alright. Little bug, you piece of shit! I will have your head for this! It's not nice! You need to get your tail terminated! It's not fair! I don't know why you keep getting subs! Because you need to be losing subs! It's not right! You're cyberbullying me! And now you're gonna cyberbully Puckle, really? Yeah, back up!
Another thing I don't like about Jeffrey is that he's a huge narcissist. In some of his rant videos, especially the ones where he talks about his haters, he calls them losers who need to grow up when he's the one screaming cause his ass got criticized. Like even in his more recent rants you can tell this scumbag can't take an ounce of feedback from his disgusting and predatory-like behavior, cause half of the time he's screaming at the camera on why this isn't fair for him and calls them haters so his fan brats can report their videos for quote-unquote misinformation. And in case any of you have doubts, here's another leaked audio message of Jeffrey asking the 15-year-old for news. But warning, viewer discretion is advised before the transaction of this footage.
Yeah, really nice.
And yes, if any of you were wondering, that footage is still public information, so if you want to watch the full clip of that interaction, go ahead if you up for it. Of course, once again, I would like to thank Onlybasa. He made an incredible documentary-esque video on this topic with more information than I could put, so I recommend checking out his channel for more info on this degenerative scum. Now of course we gotta talk about Jeffrey's multiple responses. You see, Jeffrey tends to do a lot of videos whenever he gets called out for his lustful yearnings towards kids, and he usually manipulates the evidence presented against his mumbling dung. Here's an example of one of his response videos he made 15 hours ago.
Hello everyone, it's Jeff again. This is gonna be probably a long video, possibly. This is gonna be probably the response to this Lil Puff guy. Well, yeah, I know you saw that he has a video on me. Cool. Probably one of the a locale. First of all, Lil Puff, I am not one of those. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people. I don't know what you think. You can freaking lie, thinking that I am, but I'm not. I am not. So if I were you, Lil Puff, I suggest you. And plus, that whole drama that whole thing that happened, that was back in 2021. People need to let that go here.
I'll just leave the video there cause I think that 30 seconds of him rambling alone can tell you why that response was garbage. Jeffrey, you can't just say people should let that drama go when you haven't even made amends to change yourself as a person and as a user on this platform. Like seriously, I've just checked your channel and you have made 4 shorts in the last 5 weeks attacking the same people who call out your degeneracy cause you can't handle criticism, and before any of his meat riders come after me and say, well, not everyone can handle criticism, it doesn't matter. I don't know why some people have this mentality that criticism doesn't apply to them cause they think they're above it when they really aren't. Please, Jeffrey, learn from your mistakes because you're not proving to me that you deserve sympathy to your name.
Why are you crying?
Now another reason why I don't like Jeffrey Strogen, undoubtedly the most important reasons, is that a lot of the people Jeffrey's friends with are very weird. Like example, Dan Sobel. Most of you might have heard of him, but this guy kinda has an obsession with children's characters, an obsession that would go to hunt him for years to come. Now before you comment, I know Jeffrey made a video denouncing his relationship with Dan Sobel, but I wouldn't really call this an apology cause half the time he was just victim blaming and pretending he isn't like the person he's shaming on. Overall, guys, at least in my opinion, Jeffrey Strogen is just a hell of a monstrosity. He can't handle criticism towards his damning actions. He is completely delusional, thinking his actions don't matter unless he's put into a situation where he can victimize himself. And personally, I think what irritates me the most is his lack of empathy for the minor he potentially diddled with. The fact this degenerate harasses literal kids for just existing on YouTube when he likes to whine about his haters harassing him is just pathetic and shows how hypocritical this scumbag really is. I advise you not to interact with Jeffrey Mumbleboy in any means necessary cause he clearly can't be trusted on this platform. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Please subscribe to my channel. We are rampantly approaching 100 subscribers, so it would mean the world to me if we achieve this goal, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next level. Bye.